This is one of the reasons why I still keep on doing yung ganito. Yung hindi ko maiwanan talaga na, from the heart, like, I just wanna cheese on it. Like, and yun talaga yung rason kung bakit ako nagkaganito. Tumigil mag-podcast. Hindi ako pinatig. Hindi ako pinatahimik or hindi ako na insecure. Wala. Hindi ako. Hey, what's up? It's been a while. My name is Rez, and welcome back to this thing na ginagawa ko. I just remembered I am a content creator. Welcome to this video. I'm gonna edit the shit out of this and not make it so cheesy and not make it so anong tawag sa ganun, yung parang real time, more of an entertainment kind of thing. So if you can see the video title, Why I Stopped My Podcast for Real. Hindi naman sa magpapalusot or magkakwento, but I just really wanted to record this part of my psyche and communicate with the listeners of Rezbt-S podcast, my projects, my audio projects, music projects. If you're a fan or you're a good friend or you're a family friend, lahat na, diba? Parang, kumbaga, it's one of those public intellectual things that I should start doing. Intro pa lang to. Greetings. Lagay ko dito. I'm gonna be dividing this into 4 parts only, and then compressing it, and then putting some visuals on it, the usual kind of practice. I'm gonna explain on part 2 of the bat reasons kung bakit, kasi inisip ko to ba't ako kailangan tumigil or ba't ako napatigil? Tahimik ba ako? Or nagka-aksidente ba or anything? Just imagining, because of communicating, diba? Being able to communicate and also being able to practice again yung pagsasalita at speaking, and para baka rin yung mga mabababaw na rason is like maybe na-miss ko lang din yung boses ko or bumalik yung boses ko or nakita nyo ulit na gumagawa ulit ako ng something, and it might trigger you into but also inspire you to do more of this creative stuff. And this intro is long and coming, and I want to say hello to everyone who's into my content, this type of content. I want to say also hi to my listeners, my readers also, if my bosses are listening, if my titas and titos are listening. That's just what I mean by bosses. I'm a free man. Technically, I've been free. But, okay, baka boss ka na rin naman. That's my intro. That's always been my intro, parang one of the best intros that I've done, and para maging succinct itong context natin, no, is I speak what I call the Based Tagalog language, because meron akong theory na tinatawag natin their Based Tagalog theory of everything, which just postulates that even though na nagtatagalog na tayo, we sound like Englishmen. So, di maiwasan Di talaga maiwasan. I've explained it thoroughly in my podcast. You could just search it. And this isn't a Rezbt-S podcast episode. Bagkus. Diba? Ano ba yung translation ng bagkus? Instead, parang ganun, diba? Sa halip. This is just one of those video stuff that I put out every once in a while, and I don't know where I'm gonna spread it, but if you're watching it right now, grab your popcorn, put it beside you while you're listening sa jeep or something. I'm gonna make this a very good experience, at least for you. 4 parts lang, intro, and then I'll give my reasons why I stopped my podcast, and then 3, I have natural reasons. So this is just a special part, natural na mga pagdadahilan kung bakit ko stop yung Rezbt-S podcast. And then 4th part will be a recap of that. So if you enjoy this kind of thing, I'm gonna be doing a new thing, which is like audio only for the default. And then if you could join our group, there's gonna be a new group. The video format will be more accessible to you via Telegram. And para rin magets natin kung ano yung nyo, or magets ko rin kung ano yung pinag-iisipan ko ngayon. Parang napupuno na kasi ako ng kung ano pinag-iisipan. I'm a creator, I am a music producer as well. And then I am also an expert in creativity. I would say creativity, because as you can see, I live in a studio. I used to call myself a studio rat. Ano na eh, mas treat myself now like a human person eh. Ako na masyadong yung parang dagalang yung turing ko sa sarili ko. That's it for the intro. I'll see you in the next parts. Bakit ko ba tinop yung podcast? Ano yung mga magiging dahilan ko? And sana matutunan nyo rin paano gumawa ng videos and content creation. Basically, the context that I'm trying to put in here is just create content. I'm back at creating content, and why not? Why not, right? I'm doing the 4-part thing again because I'm recording with an OP1. The OP1 tape has 4 tracks. So 4 tracks na 6 minutes each. So that's one of the reasons why ganito yung format natin. Alright, let's go with the video. Okay, hello guys. If you're on the Telegram, you could see my face. But if not, okay lang din yun. That's great. Welcome to part 2 of why I stopped my podcast for real. I miss this. I miss this doing content for just audio and having listeners and having like co-work with people, you know. Off the bat reasons, sagutin ko na. Baka kasi nagtataka yung iba or baka wala akong pake, pero maganda na yung marami tayong binibigay na dahilan or reasons nga. Because sabihin ko na medyo cheesy, but you know, our inner worlds make more sense pag mas marami tayong kayang sabihin na yung iba, sabi nila bola, fantasy, whatever. Pero if I'm just being real, you know, I literally, if you noticed, balik tayo sa nangyari is I stopped doing my podcast noong August 2021. Why is that? August ba or June? Basta alam ko mga gano around that time. So it's been more than, less than a year, but more than 6 months na akong tumigil. And I hope yung skill ko doesn't subside. And that's partly one of the reasons, off the bat reasons, kaya ako ginagawa to is I stopped, but I knew for a fact that I should be able to come back konti-konti. Off the bat reasons, ba't ko tinigil? To be honest, I met some new problems in my life. I think, sad naman talaga yung pinanggalingan kung bakit ako nag-start mag-podcast. Maraming masyadong iniisip nung pandemic. Ngayon medyo nagre-recover na. Okay lang naman, diba? Na parang patigil-tigil, walang nagpe-pressure. That's one of the reasons. Also, number 2 reason at the top. So yun, one is problems, you know, real life problems. Like meeting new people in my life. Secondly, one of the number 1 reason pala is, yun nga, bukod sa meeting important people in my life, ngayong diba? Ngayong hindi na pandemic, it's mostly how do I explain? Na-discuss ko din sa Rezbt-S podcast is I started doing nagashizuki, which means Japanese paper making. I started getting into it and actually pinagsabay ko. Yun ang nangyari nung gumagawa ko ng Rezbt-S podcast episodes twice a week ata or once a week at least. I was also doing other podcast experiments behind the back, trying to reinvigorate or reintroduce our industry to the audio capabilities or audio updates, diba? Ng kung ano na yung ginagawa sa industriya ng pakikinig. I was doing farming basically. May kwento ako dyan. Tumawag sa isa kong kaibigan, si Sir Eric of Jam 88.3. Sabi ko, Sir, ang ginagawa ko ngayon, farming pati podcasting. And after nun, had some business ongoing. Kwento ko na lang some other time. But I remember that call because I was explaining to a friend of mine na yun nga, yung ginagawa ko, farming pati podcasting. So parang kung hindi nyo nagigets yun, mahirap pagsabayin yung farming pati podcasting. And then on top of that, met someone very important. And then I had to stop. Literally, I didn't care about anything else. I only cared about the priority. And it's not like I have thousands of listeners. I have thousands of people, I think, who know about my whereabouts. Especially, parang natatanong nga ng mga tao sa report sa akin na natatanong nga ng mga tao sa YouTube, ano lumang ginagawa nitong si Somedaydream, Rez Toledo, podcaster / creative vlogger, kind of weirdo kind of guy. Is like, people know that I've been doing my podcast and the Based Tagalog theory. So I've been working on linguistics, developing that for the Filipino mind, so to speak, yung utak na yun, diba? Yung tinitirahan natin na language na pang Pinoy or Tagalog. Sa akin Tagalog kasi iba yung trip ng ibang Pinoy. Then that side, and then as usual, like yung before ko na sinabi, bureaucracy, theocracy, technocracy. Yun lang naman ang nagdidictate sa buhay natin as I think creatives, especially here. But I'm not gonna discuss that here. So yun, off the bat, those are the reasons. Napagsabay ko yung farming and podcasting, not a very good idea. Now, I'll be showing you through some pictures what I've been doing, and I'll be explaining it in the next video. So baka yun yung magandang hook din dun sa genre na magiging for this, the genre to be for this type of content. If you enjoy it, if you like it, you have your own reasons kung bakit. Siyempre, wala naman din akong masasabi kung meron kang sariling iisip, meron kang sariling, kumbaga, ganun. Those are off the bat my reasons why I had to stop the podcast. Hope those reasons suffice, and I'm sorry kung natagalan, pero ganun talaga. Part 3, natural reasons. Ano ba yung mga natural na nangyari sa buhay ko? You know, said I meet new people, I have new jobs, mga ganyan. I'm a working class person. Pinakamaganda dito is I found a new hanap buhay. Nakahanap ako ng bagong trip. If I sound kind of like off or something, it's because galing ako sa ganong trabaho eh. Hindi na talaga ako yung parang I don't want to come out with like so much unnatural shebang. You know, I still am an ex-pop star. Dun pa rin yun at the back of my head, always. The natural side of me now is just to express myself. If you've been reading my writings, you know, I think you would understand that more, diba? And if you're accustomed sa ganitong tono ko, ganito na yun. Simula nung podcast ako, naging ganito na talaga yung tono ko. Minsan nga, which is one of the natural reasons as well, I'm not sure if I'm going too fast, is actually binagalan ko yung buhay ko talaga because, man, when I was doing my podcast, I could see everything and I was aware of everything. And by the way, there's a video of this on the Telegram group. If you wanna listen and watch, audio lang tayo dito sa default version. But if you could join the group in Telegram, there's gonna be a video feed of my face. So if you're that kind of content consumer, diba? Yun nga, diba? Binagalan ko yung lahat, yung train of thought ko, yung creativity ko, because while I was doing the podcast, I was aware. I was also listening. Hindi naman pwedeng salta ka ng salita, hindi ka marunong makinig sa ibang tao. That's truly not the natural thing to happen. Actually, if you speak more, if you express more, matuto kang, o lalo na gawin mong trabaho, diba? It's just kind of level up ng pakikinig, and that's one of my problems recently is sobrang lakas na ng pandinig ko. Hindi naman sa lakas just heightened in a sense na hindi ako sure kung tama ba yung naririnig ko or okay lang ba na nakakarinig ko ng mga ganong klaseng bagay like mga ibon, like mga signals ng ibon. Yun, very specific thing. Signals ng ibon. Hindi ko alam kung nanggigising yung ibon eh. Hindi ko rin alam kung yung mga aso are like aware that we listen to them. If you can't get that kind of drift. I've also been studying some Japanese, kaya rin ako sobrang natigilan. Pinagsabay-sabay ko talaga, guys, is like, because of the Shinto angular approach, I was studying, you know, a little bit of the Japanese language. So, and one of the things na ina-emphasize ko dun is yung Shinto angular approach nga, which means that I am becoming more natural with this language, yung Based Tagalog nga na tinatawag ko, diba? I found out that shizen means natural. Shizen na ataereru. So, God-given or nature-given ataereru. I think that's it. I could be wrong. I'm in the basics of it all, which is why I wanted to slow down everything. Kasi sabay-sabay, wala akong magagawa kung nagsabay-sabay yung ganito sa buhay ko. Hindi naman, I did like the podcast. I did like what I learned from the podcast. And, but then, this being not a podcast, parang video lang, nakita nyo sa visuals right now that I'm including with the audio, what it's like to live as me, and then what it's like to feel that I have been doing all this stuff. And parang, you know, pat on my own back. I know a lot of you guys are also kind of like lonely or you know, isolated yun, diba? Since the pandemic, and this is one of the reasons why I still keep on doing yung ganito, yung hindi ko maiwanan talaga na, from the heart, like, I just wanna cheese on it. Like, alam ko na parang may mga tao na, ganun din kayo mag-isip, diba? Parang may hinahanap kayo na something, and minsan, some people, dito lang nila nahanap sa channel na to. And that's natural. That's normal. That's natural. It's not cheese, or it's just natural for me, diba? And I will be showing a little bit of that here. So, yun yung natural reasons ko. Sa tingin ko, if I could encompass that, it's because I'm becoming more natural with myself, more natural with this type of work. Yun lang. Yun yung pinaka-natural na pwede kong idahilan, diba? And yun talaga yung rason kung bakit ako nagkaganito. Tumigil mag-podcast. Hindi ako hindi ako pinatahimik, or hindi ako na-insecure. Wala. Hindi ako, bukod sa business side, diba? Siyempre, may mga delays talaga sa business side. Pero, wala tayong magagawa, diba? So, wala. There's nothing like that. It's more of like an internal thing. Maraming nangyayari sa natural work. Work talaga kasi, as you can see, I have a small farm now. And that's it. That's what I wanted to show you guys in this video. This is why I really had to stop my podcast. Yeah, last part. I did it. Yeah, so the format is 4 parts, yun lang. Cute discussion about this thing and then that thing. Loosen up, tighten up kind of thing. Get back into my plan ko is to get back once a week kind of video. Why I stopped my podcast is the theme of this video, and my podcast is called Rezbt-S podcast. This is the newest short one. Maybe I'll also upload it on Anchor or something. Hindi ko alam, but I'm gonna try to reach more people with it. Rezbt-S podcast is hindi naman on definite hold. Maraming mga kasi hindi naman sa excuse do, pero I work alone. I have all my gear around here. Nasiraan ako ng laptop. So that's also seeing it reasons lang. But that's the recap, May iniisip akong bagong channel name, and then siguro babalik pa yung music, babalik pa yung I'm open to it, and believe it or not, yun lang talaga yung reasons kung bakit ako tumigil mag-podcast is I could have continued, but I really wanted to slow things down because nakakahalata na ako eh. Alam mo yun, nahalata ako rin kayo, nahalata ko rin sila. Whatever that means, but I think kung Tagalog ka naman, naiintindihan mo na yun, diba? I won't say the keywords, but nakakahalata eh. So, as Tagalog, low-key, I don't wanna be at that point maging intense and then like mainis sa akin yung mga ganitong type of people. I wanted to actually slow things down, which is the theme always of being natural with it. Yun, she's in na. Natural na eh. And this is the recap basically. I had also off the bat reasons, business, technical stuff. Lagi namang ganun. And then yung natural reasons nga is I'm doing farming also. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm doing farming also, which takes up most of my time, my technical time. And I have to see sort of like yung parang overlap ng electronics, pati halaman. Even makes sense, yung angular approach. Kamusta nyo ako sa mga nakikinig at mga I don't want to say chismis, but like, people who care about this kind of stuff. Nakamusta rin ako if you could hear to my voice, matagal siguro hindi ko rin narinig yung boses ko, and marami rin akong talagang ginagawa, like I've been writing songs, and, I'm a recording addict, so it's not like it's a problem for me. Maybe it was a problem for yung disappearance, I guess, or yung nawala, diba? But that's a thing that people do. That's a thing that mature citizens will understand. Diba? Eh, marami akong kilala. Kakabalik lang din eh. Diba? Ganun naman tayo mga Tagalog. We are all over the world. And I truly believe that. And hopefully, mas marami akong ma-record pa. Tutuloy-tuloy ko to. Guys, siguro mga every week gagawa ako ng mga simple videos like this one. And if you like it, please do join the Telegram group. Then like and share and subscribe and try to message or comment. Maganda yun, nakakaganda yun para makita ng 5 people. And then matuwa yung matuwa yung nanay ko na may nagko-comment. Wow, may nagko-comment pa rin sa, sa mga ka-weirdohan, henna. Diba? And I don't know where this goes pero this is still in the realm of what I do as a living, is to speak to people and create content. Lang yun, nasa isip ko is like, just gawa lang tayong content. Gawa lang ako ng kung ano man yung kaya kong gawin. Na madali lang naman. It's some time and it grows, right? Right. I think I will end with that. See you guys in the next video. My name is Rez Toledo. Salamat and have a great day.